Yeah, so I'm up early, and I thought what, I should come in and say hello because it's been a while since I've seen anybody. So, hello. If you wonder what I've been doing, it's mostly this and work. So, I hope you've been good. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. Cheers. My bucket of coffee for the morning. Yes, and I've been working on a portrait, and just because it's a challenge, I like doing stuff like that. So I've been given a challenge and just working on a few things around the house. This is what I've been doing lately. And yeah, I just came to say hello and good morning. Good morning. I'm so tired. Tired. It's quiet. So I like to be quiet. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, so I'm doing a portrait for a friend. And I wanted to kind of see what it looks like because I can't really tell just by looking at it by the picture that I have. So and I wanted to see it backwards because everything shows me here is kind of in it backwards. So how does it look? It's kind of looking okay. I've turned her head slightly turned, so I have to kind of. She's kind of doing like one of these, I think, something like that. Looks nothing like me, but it's not me. So, but it's a challenge. Let me tell you, to make sure that I have proportions correct because when you turn your head slightly this way, you get a different. Your chin line is different over here than over here. You're trying to keep it even, and you got to keep the lighting good. And I've been working on the lighting on the nose. So yeah, so as my usual, cheer. Here's to it and from it and to it again because we never know when we'll be here to do it again. And cheers. And this light is terrible. This light is awful. I'm only using it to have a little bit more extra light because it's very dark today. So, and I am here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And sorry for the creature that's trying to sneak up behind me. That's one of my little doohickeys too. Yeah, I'm working away, just painting, and wanted to come stop by and see if anybody had come and said hello or anything, and just coming to say hello again too, and just play a little bit with this portrait and see if I can fix it while I have you live, and do a little bit. Maybe because it's live might help me kind of get past a little bit of some of the seeing it backwards. I get a little bit more of an idea of how it's looking. It's looking good. Okay, so it does look okay for until her head's kind of turned this way. Jaw is more out this way here. There's a triangle. It's ready to put here. And it's like a little like triangle right there. It goes. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of somebody I used to know when I was younger. Of course, she had longer hair, not exactly looking like this. Okay, so it's like I'm going to have to paint it in with color eventually, but I'm just trying getting my dimensions correct first. It's a challenge set by somebody. Said, "Oh, you can't do this." I'm like, "Okay." I like when people give me a little bit of a challenge. I'm like, "Okay, let me try." Nobody else offering me anything at the moment, and right now with what I'm doing, I can't really do a lot. So a little bit here and there. Sitting at home, I can do a little bit of art here and see how it goes. I have a few things that I have to finish in the course of the summer too, so I'll get that done and be ahead of the game. I always like to be ahead of the game. I thought the point light was both there, but it's actually not. So I don't know if I can get rid of that spot that's on the nose there or not. I'm gonna have to leave it. It has to become part of the painting, I'm thinking. Yeah. Maybe when I color it in, it'll a little bit of color. That's what I should do. I should start adding some color. So um, I can start painting in the background, make a nice dark blue. So that's what I'll start. Oh, helps if I have blue. You can tell I do have blue. So give me a second. I'm working with no water. I'm just going like maybe a little hint of water to keep the paint from going dry, but I'm keeping it mostly. Give me a second. I gotta find some blue. Oh, it's right in front of me. Duh. See where the weirdest thing is like stuff I look for is usually just right in front of me. The love that I'm looking for is just right in front of me. Thank you. I love you. Little drop of blue. Oh, smattering of blue. Wait a minute. Is that a Sidney Poitier film? Is that what it's called? I can't remember now. But yeah, I remember. But I remember Sidney Poitier. Okay, well, you know what? Let me change my brush because I was using this little tiny one for a moment just to do the details. I'll keep it a little bit moist in the white paint. And what I will do is switch to this nice little tiny flat one. And I'm going to start with taking some of the blue and taking some of this white and mixing it together. White. Why do you say it that way? Because I'm Canadian. You know, that's a boot. Sorry. Because I'm going to make it in color, so I'm going to change the color. You can get close. This is how I do shit. People. Eat your heart out, Bob Ross. This is a whole new way of doing shit. Like painting in the lines, but you just kind of smudge it. See, smudge it? Just wait till I get started. This is just the beginning, you know. I got stuff coming that's gonna blow you out of the water. Believe me, you're gonna be like, wow, this woman is incredible. I am incredible. Don't you forget it. And so are you for hanging out and tuning in and listening to me being a goofball. There's ways around everything. I'm telling you, darling, you know, I love you. You're so nice for showing up. I appreciate you. All right, so this is what we do to get it started here. Of course, I have to look at the picture too to make sure that I'm not going to be going too far over her, but already do some other put in here. But the great thing about acrylic paints is you can always go back over them again. They are great with layers. We'll find out soon enough, I guess, eh? We'll find out soon enough. Background first. As Bob Ross would always say, do the background first. I'm going to say, oh, it's crap. It's my crap. I don't care. There we go. Here's the thing about life. There's no lines. There are no lines. So whatever you think is a line is not really a line. It's just a fade into something else. It all just fades. It all just fades away like a ghost. Like a ghost. Thank you for tuning in to my crazy wacky Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wacky Wednesday? Oh, for Christ's sake, it's Wacky Wednesday. What am I? How did I know that? It feels pretty wacky today. And how are you doing? I know I'm doing pretty good with my smudging. And this is the way Kimmy likes to play with her paints. This is my technique. Because it's fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun. And being an artist and having fun. Are you ready then? Okay. Kind of reminds me of my cousin too. Unfortunately, she passed from cancer. But that's another story. Shazam! If you know anybody who'd like to porch done, contact me. In the comments below, you'll find all my information and ways of getting to know me better. Yeah. Only if you want to. I mean, it's totally up to you. It's not my call. It's yours. It's the ball's in your court, babies. There we go. I was just here to help you have fun with art and make it fun for you and show you how I do shit. I see. Make the shit that I do. And why? Why being an artist? Because why not? There's no reason why you can't. You be whatever you want to be. Life's what you make it. If you're not having a good time, change something. That's what I gotta say. Up here. It would have been Whitewater Wetness Wednesday, but unfortunately, because the sun is kind of not out today, it's just a painting, Wacky Wednesday. Let me, so there we go, we got our background going. Ta-da! And the next thing we're going to be doing is working on getting the tones of the face in better proportion, and then we'll work on getting the face in better proportion. Actually, when I look at this, I'm kind of seeing how this side looks good, but it's this side that needs a little, that nostril right there. It needs a little help. So I'm going to ditch this for a second on the side. What I do need is water, actually. And do I have any handy? Usually I do have handy water. Handy water? Where are you? I have coffee. Maybe if I think about it long enough. Ah! See, if I think about it long enough, it'll come to me. Yeah, do you like my duds? Hey, this is what I wear to bed at night. Oh, whoa. Mostly. When I know I have company. Stay. Okay. Sorry, that's my video camera. Yeah, I got everything going on here at Kimmy's art and entertainment studio. Yes, I do videos as well. As you can see, I'm doing it live. Oh, baby. Okay, where's my... I'm looking for... Give that. Oh, even better. Use that. That work. Wow, will work as long as there's no holes. That'll work. Oh, and magic. There we go. That's a bit of water. There we go. All right, so got my paint, my water. I'll just thin it out. How am I going to get rid of this water afterwards? I don't know. I've just thought of that. I have no sink nearby. This is going to be a spillage situation unless I just let it dry up in the picture. Maybe, yeah, I'll just let it dry. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. We'll figure it out. Okay, so next we're going to do, I'm going to take another brush, maybe this one here. See what happens. Like, I do a lot of painting parties and with kids and stuff, and I wash my brushes to reuse them again, and the coating cracks off of them, and that's what happens. But neither here nor there. Let me look at the picture and see what kind of skin tone we gotta do here. We'll work on skin tone. Everybody's different. Everybody does portraits differently, including myself. So if you don't like the way I do stuff, maybe I'm not the artist for you. You know what I'm saying? But we do the best that we can here at Overworld Art and Entertainment Studio. Okay, so now I'm going to make some skin tones. So, skin tones. This lady is looking pretty gray. I know a gray lady at work. She comes in. She buys Benson and Hedges Unison all the time. She's got a real heart condition. I think there's some kind of thing where the skin turns a grayish color. She's got to be in her 80s, I'm thinking, but I think she's got some kind of poisoning, and I can't remember what it's called. Where it's like your skin is like a gray color. It's like, honest to God, it's like she's alive, walking and everything. She likes wearing pink, but with the gray, with the pink. It's an interesting deck. You can just imagine. I don't have to tell you. You can probably just imagine. Okay, so I'm going to make a skin tone. So I'm making a skin tone, and I'm using white and red and yellow together with a tint of blue, because we never have, like, our skin tones aren't orange. They're like red is the skin, and red is the blood, and yellow is like our fat part. And we have a little bit of blue in it because we are not solid, like one color. There's all like this light color here. There's a dark color over here. But if you look at my skin, I have birthmarks, so you have to forgive me. I have birthmarks on my skin. I have. I always say that I was killed, and the birthmarks, or they were trying to kill me, and it didn't work. They're trying to kill me off in the womb, but it didn't work because I was too powerful. But yeah, as you can see, like, there's like, you can get little birthmarks like that on your body too. Yeah. And there. And there. Yeah. Anyways, more where that came from. But you've what I'm trying to say is there's all kinds of colors you can use for body, skin tones and stuff. And right now it's a little bit on the orange side, so I'm just going to get a little more red in her skin tone. So I'm just going to change it to a little more red and a hint more white. There we go. She's a pale lady. She's a pale lady. She's not very. But there's some yellow there. She's got a lot. She doesn't have much fat on her. So I mean, fat is yellow, and like on her skin is more pink than orange. You know what I'm saying? She's got more pinkish skin. So, go along with it there. some more color to the skin color. Okay, how's it looking? On the pale side, so I can go. I'll just go over here with the pale color. Everybody works differently, like I said. Everybody, there's no right or wrong way of doing art. There's only happy accidents when it comes to art, and sometimes you surprise yourself too. So, yeah, so let me start at the bottom here, or the edge here. What? Let me just see. Of course, that's a little too far over to come down a bit with the blue. That blue. Just need to take that blue there. Cover over that spot right there. So it kind of stops right about there. Right? Yeah, right about there. There. All right. Oh, good. That's why I always keep a little bit extra on hand, just in case you have to blend it into something else again. Color up, babies, color up. All right. Making a blue, you go. Actually, put that in there so get a little bit wet. There we go. Keep it wet. It's good to keep it wet if you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Skin tones. Skin tones. Very, okay, so it's kind of palish as we go. So let me just pale pink. Okay, that's a good Sometimes my phone makes weird noises. I just add a little white. Add a little water. You can actually dilute it a little bit. Keep it nice and loose. Loosey goosey. Okay, la, la, la. Okay. Show you how I do my technique. Whoops. It's all kind of like a sick kind of joke. I don't know what I'm saying. No. On my part, this is a kind of joke. We all have our own ways of doing things. All right. Watery. So I was saying, what the hell is this supposed to be? I thought you were a painter. I thought you were an artist. No, no, no. I'm working on it. It might not look right away, but it'll look good eventually. It's like, what? This is supposed to be that. This is not supposed to be that color. I'm going, yeah, I'm working on it. What do you think you call it? A work in progress, right? Because you never know. You gotta keep adding and moving things around. So it's like going to be exactly. The picture. Always refer to the painting if you're not sure about where something goes. Look at the actual picture itself and go, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Put a little bit more into here. Just a little bit into actually just a little bit right into there. Stop. You just need a hint of it, right? So it's just it's the muscle tone, uh, structure, that kind of thing. Good stuff. Perfect. You see. Oops. Oops. A little bit too dark. Alright, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's it. Lid, the water. We all do things differently. Who knows how this is going to turn out? This should be interesting. Just the concept of it. That makes the nose still too. It's still not completely right, but it's getting better. All right. Anyways, just giving you an idea because I know I can sit here and I can keep going, and I will keep going. But this is what's going on in the meantime. So, yeah, I hope you have a good summer. I don't know when I'll be back next because it's just like I like being outdoors. When I'm not here, I'm out. So, but if you'd like to contact me, please do because I always like a challenge and I'm always up to trying out new stuff. So I'll let you know how this comes out at the end. I'll give you a preview of the finished product and I hope they had it finished a little bit sooner. But in the meantime, if you want to know a little bit more about what I do, please check out my website, kimoverholt.com. It's in the description below. And if you want to sign up to hang out with me and learn about how to do painting, portrait drawing, blah, blah, blah. I also do like comic book, cartoons, all kind of stuff that, for people who are just getting started with art and want to try like a different avenue, I do a little bit of everything. So wear many hats. And as of today, I have to go to do other things too. So, but I'm always happy to hear new things coming from people around the World Wide Web. And if you have any questions, please ask me. I am more than happy to help you. Um, KimOverholt.com. Contact me and yeah, let's hang out together sometime and paint. And in the meantime, as my mom used to say, a piece of brother with a little bit added. And like I say, I'll come back and give you a preview of how this is turning out. In the meantime, I know I have so hard to let it go.